everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been around for a couple of weeks. I've been busy with a lot of work stuff, and I just got back yesterday from New York City, spending some vacation time since I'm on spring break. You know, one of the perks of being a teacher, you get to have all the holidays the students do. So before we get into anything, you know what you gotta do. You already know. Click that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you get the notifications when I post new videos. So in today's video, I will be covering some products that I've hauled recently. So obviously, like I just said, I just went to New York, so I got to hit up the NYX store, one of the NYX stores there. I believe it's the one in Union Square. And so I kind of got a bunch of lovely goodies, and then I hit up MAC, only got one thing there, and then some things that I've ordered online that I received while I was out of town. So without wasting any more time, let's get into this video. Alright, so the first product that I'm going to start off with is these. These are the new Makeup Revolution stick foundations. Now, I got these shades F12 and F13. Now, for right now, the shade that's probably gonna work for me, since, you know, there ain't enough sun out quite yet. So F12 is currently my shade, and then F13 is definitely going to be a summer shade. It's a shade or two darker than the F12. Now, the F12 looks super light on my hand right now, but my hand is actually much darker than my face and my chest. So this is, the F12 is actually like what my current shade is. But so far the consistency of this stick foundation is kind of creamy. I haven't really had a chance to truly test it out, but I mean, you can tell that there's a little bit of pigmentation. It feels like this would be more of like a light to medium coverage just because of what it is, but it probably is buildable. I'll do a dedicated video to these so that you can see how they look and you can get my actual opinion on this. I'm gonna try this out a few times and do a dedicated video so that you can see what my opinion are on this. Alright, so now I'm going to get into all of my NYX stuff that I got. I got quite a few things. So as you can imagine, me walking into this store, there's literally just walls with products. Like, all the face products are pretty much on one side, and then the lip products are on another, and everything is just kind of running down. It's kind of like an alley style store, so you can just walk down and you can kind of pick what you want. They've got other small displays and they've got mirrors in the middle. So one of the products, most of what I was looking for while I was there is a lot of complexion products, so foundations, concealers, because I'm always on the search for, you know, great foundations, whether mostly, obviously, since I'm a budget-friendly channel, under $50. So obviously all the foundations that I picked up are actually $15 and under. So one of the ones that I picked up is this right here. This is the Mineral Stick Foundation in number 11. I obviously, now, I don't do a lot of stick foundations, but this past summer I really got into the Iman stick foundations. I love that foundation. It just went on, it stuck, it didn't move, I didn't have to worry about it budging. It's a really good stick foundation. Sadly, Walgreens stopped selling it, but I believe Target now sells it, but they don't have the full range of shades like Walgreens did. So I'm assuming if you're wanting to find that, I'm pretty sure she has a dedicated website to her makeup line. If it's still up, I have no idea. But this particular foundation, I tried it out, and you can see like it's right next to the Makeup Revolution. So this one right here, it's a little bit on the cooler side, but this is pretty much what I tan to in the summer. So I can't wear this right now. I can actually right now I can probably use this more as a contour than an actual foundation, but obviously once I get out this summer and the sun's brightly shining and I start tanning, I'm going to obviously get darker, and this might actually come of use. Another thing that I bought was obviously when they came out with the Total Drop foundation, Ulta was only carrying like 6 shades, and they had literally one shade that was a little too light for me and a shade that was way too dark, so I had to mix. So finally getting into the NYX store and trying out different ones, because the whole range is there, all 30 shades are there. So I finally got my shade, and this is the shade Golden in, was it TCDF 13, but it's the shade name is Golden. So I got this one, and I mean obviously I won't test this out because this stuff is mad liquidy. So but I got this. I also saw they had a makeup sponge. This is an interesting shape for a sponge. I won't take it out because that'll take forever, but it's actually kind of flat and then comes up a little bit, and it's rounded on the end. It's flat and kind of rounded. So I'll test this bad boy out to see what this one can do. What else did I get? I got the Hydra Touch powder foundation. Got this in the shade Honey. So we'll see how this one works out. I told you I picked up a lot of complexion products. Then I picked up the Stay Matte but Not Flat matte foundation in the shade Sienna. I'm actually wearing this on my face right now. I've worn this one other time, and I really like this foundation, and it's only $7.50. Y'all, like, I haven't seen anyone really do this one. I've never seen anyone talk about this one, but y'all low-key sleeping on this. Like, this foundation is actually a really nice foundation, and as you can tell, they ain't lying. It's matte, but it's not flat. I'm still able to glow through a little bit, but I really like this foundation. I picked up a couple of concealers. Right here I have the shade Deep Golden, and then I have the shade Tan. Normally I buy one that I can use for my under eye and then one that I can use like as a flesh tone, but once I actually tested this one out, I realized that this one was a little dark for me right now, and the tan one is a little more my speed until obviously I can tan in the summer. But this is what these two concealers look like. As you can tell, that Deep Golden is mad dark. So this one is probably going to be more of a summer concealer, and then this one I can use right now. But yeah, this is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic concealer. Alright, next I have the Born to Glow highlighters. Now, they actually have like a palette with these shades in it, but I didn't want to buy the palette because I already own a bunch of highlighter palettes. So I got these bad boys, and like, y'all, just give me a second. I'm gonna go off camera, clean my hands, and then I'll be back so I can show you. Alright, so I'm back. I didn't clean my hands. So I have these two highlighters from NYX from the Born This Way collection. I have the shade Break the Rhythm, which is kind of like a pinky highlighter, as you can see. And then I have the shade Stand Your Ground, which is like a much lighter kind of prismatic highlighter, if you can kind of see. There we go. All right, so this one is pretty much your standard kind of pinky highlighter. Nothing really fabulous, but I just thought it was beautiful. But like the feel of this is super creamy, as you can see. There we go. So like it's a super really pretty kind of goldy pink highlighter, and it's super creamy when you touch. Now, this particular one kind of scared me at first, because it's kind of it's a light, and I normally don't go for highlighters this bright, but y'all, this is the highlighter that I'm wearing on my face today, right now, and it is so pretty. Like, it looks really light on my finger, but once it swatches and it's on the skin and it melts and it kind of melts into the skin, like, it's super pretty. And then like obviously once you blend it out, it becomes the prettiest glow. Like, y'all, this particular one, I kind of kept going backwards and forwards between this one when I was in the store. But once I swatched this on my hand and I saw how it sheared out, y'all, even for us darker complected females, I mean, obviously I don't consider myself dark, but on the more tan to deep end of the spectrum when it comes to shades, this one, if you're like my shade, even maybe like a few shades darker, this one's gonna look really, really pretty on you. So I would low-key get this one. Even this one. This one is super, super, super pretty. Only other things that I really got from there is I got another liquid lingerie liquid lipstick, and then I just stocked up on a couple of things that I normally use. So I got some more NYX glitter primer. I call that my eyeshadow insurance. Like, this stuff, once I use it, my shadows pretty much don't budge. And then I got me another micro brow pencil. This is like, I use this every day, so I'm always needing to have like a backup just in case, you know, it breaks, or if I literally run out, because I run out of this relatively quickly. So that's it of the NYX stuff. And then the last thing I got was this. I buckled down and I got a MAC foundation. It's the shade NC45. It's a little dark for me right now, but once, you know, the sun decides to truly make its appearance, I think that shade's gonna work out just fine. Usually when I tan a little bit, it tends to work out, but that is pretty much what I got from MAC. I actually got to finally see the infamous Boombox eyeshadow palette in person, and it was exactly what I thought it was. It was super chalky. Like, I swatched a couple of shades and I was just like, exactly what I thought. Super chalky. Don't waste your money. Like, I'm being for real. Don't waste your money. If you did, I apologize, because that palette looked like a waste of time. But I'm going to give the foundation a good fair shot once I tan a little bit more, and I will let you know how I feel about it. This is the MAC kind of clean that off. I have highlighter everywhere. It's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. As you can see right there. Well, no, get out. There we go, yeah. It's a Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. So, and I believe that is all of my stuff. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this little haul and with all these products that I've gotten. I got some stuff. I didn't go like super duper crazy because I really could have in that NYX store. There was so much stuff that I wanted to pick up. But I controlled myself. Excuse me. And I didn't. So, but I can already tell you right now, I am definitely digging the highlighters that I've gotten. And I'm definitely digging this foundation. This foundation is super duper awesome. I love the finish. I love how it sticks to the face. It didn't crack. And I wore it for an entire day in cold ass New York City. Well, I just didn't. Yeah. So, I highly recommend these. And this, yeah, New York was stupid cold. Oh my God. When I got home, that warmth was such a welcome. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyway, before we end this video, yay! You know what you gotta do, click that subscribe button, hit it. You know you want to. Click that bell and hit that thumbs up. You know that little sign that looks like this? Hit that thumbs up button so you can show me some more love, and then also that other people can see my content as I post it, and so that they can bring some love and traffic to my channel, because I want other people to know that you don't have to spend a ridiculous amount of money to look great. Like most of the products on my face are well below $20. Like most of the stuff that's on my face is well below $20. Maybe like my eyeshadow palettes that I use, I think one's maybe $17.50, the other may be a little over $20. But again, my channel is products mostly featured are under $50. So guess what? Most of the stuff that I'm going to use is going to be under $50. So I want everyone to know, and especially my viewers, to know that you can look great on a budget. And there are great products out there on a budget. Like, y'all don't know. Like, these drugstore brands are coming for these high-end brands. And from what I've been seeing lately with some of these high-end brands, they ain't doing so great. So if you want great products, you might be better off running drugstore, because drugstore kind of coming and killing the game a little bit. So don't sleep on these drugstore brands. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and until next time, guys, deuces.